Good morning, cultists. Welcome back to another Unbalanced Breakfast with CthuLoops. Alright, so in our last episode, we tied up some loose ends. We opened up the chests in the end of time armory, and we managed to kill the were-sheep and make Bear-Daughter this very, very fashionable were-skin armor. Or sorry, were-sheep armor. I don't know, I mean, I think it kind of looks a little better on Debris, but that being said, the bonuses, I think, are a little bit more appropriate for Bear-Daughter? I don't know, actually, that's a bit of a toss-up. You know what? Actually, it does look better on Bear-Daughter than Debris, because Debris needs to be all lithe and nimble and busty and luscious and anyways. So we are here, and we're about to talk to old Cassandra and figure out what's going on. Find out where she got all these dead bodies.
What do I spy? Remarkable. A living, breathing something, it seems. You dare to approach me here, mortal? Don't you know who I am? Don't you know what I do?
Well, your nameplate does say Cassandra, so I'm assuming you're Cassandra. But I'm just gonna ask you who you are. Tell me who you are.
The sister of the king, of course. The phantom of the woods, of course. The mother of all corpses, of course. The ruler of the dead. It is self-evident.
And someone who overuses the phrase, of course, of course.
I am Cassandra, queen of the Phantom Forest. And you have come where you are not welcome.
And you say you're the sister of the king. What king do you mean?
The only king, Brachus Rex. He rules all of Rivellon, and I, his double, rule too. For a time, at least. We were forged together by our very souls, and all that was his was mine, and all that was mine his. But it's no wonder you haven't heard of me. He's gouged me from history, one statue, one tablet, one scroll at a time. But make no mistake, I live.
Good for you.
Strange, isn't it? How a love greater than the gods themselves can tear you from time. But time matters little to me anymore. No, it floats past me unfelt as light upon a blind eye.
And you say your brother removed you from history. Why would he do such a thing?
To hide his weakness, to conceal his greatest misdeed. My brother was a kind ruler before he became a rabid tyrant, but his descent into madness was swift. Power he gained, and with it, a terrible fear of death that hounded him ceaselessly night and day. He stationed 100 guards outside his bedchamber and mine, but still he kept awake all night, expecting assassins. He soon determined that he must diminish his risk. I, his sister, forged to his soul, was his greatest liability. My death would spell his, and so he sought to break the bond between us.
And did he do it? Did he break your soul forge?
My brother is a clever sort. Once he sets his mind to a task, it's good as done. Brachus discovered that while we lived, the forge could not be broken. But this did not deter him, no. For Brachus, there are only temporary difficulties. And so he turned me into an immortal creature. Living, yes.
Please say lich.
But
Please say
wedded
lich.
to death.
Please say lich.
A lich, destined to roam, ever half alive among the world of the living.
Oh, you must die.
We were lost to one another. We who had walked hand in hand through all of life. We who shared each thought, each trial with perfect understanding between us. I was cast out and aside. And Brachus, empowered by his new freedom, went on to rule. But I've never forgotten his betrayal. No, I've spent centuries searching, seeking, until the perfect solution appeared before me.
You already lost me, but I'm just gonna ask you what solution you're talking about.
How better to have guaranteed my brother hated his own cold, cruel heart than to make him feel my torment? I discovered how to restore our soul forge, and I determined to bind our souls once more. The torment of the never-arriving grave would have haunted him as it haunts me. The pain his betrayal caused me would have been his to savor. But in the end, my brother found a worse fate than any I could have devised. Source King that he was, Brachus was stricken down not once, but twice. First deposed, then resurrected, then defeated once more. I can think of no finer torture for that proud madman than to come to the cusp of glory, only to be cast back down for all time.
Well, I'm glad to hear that news of your brother's fate pleases you, for it was I who slew Brachus Rex as he rose from his grave.
Is that so? You, a frail mortal, laid low the eternal crown of Brachus Rex? How sinfully inglorious. Yes, how humiliating for the so-called Lord of Chaos to find himself run through by a slave to age and order.
Whoa, 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 excuse me. Wow.
I do believe thanks are in order. To show my gratitude, I will allow you to roam my woods at your own discretion. This is no mean feat that I swear to tolerate the stench of your living flesh, mortal. Take it as a tremendous honor.
You said you discovered how to restore a soul forge. I'd be much indebted to you if you could share this information with me.
Is that so? And how might I weigh the debt of a mortal? Could you do more for me than, say, a boar, a wolf? Does your kind not serve me best when the lovely blush of rot swells along your delicate hide?
Actually, yeah, it would.
Still, I do suppose we could come to an agreement. Ahu, the one I love, is reluctant to admit that he loves me too. He clings to the past like a fading old man. So I desire to drive him from denial into acceptance. He is a stubborn one, though, that pussycat. And he has mastered the magic I once filled him with better than I had foreseen. That is why I need an ingredient even he cannot resist. An ingredient called stasis fern.
Okay.
There is a spirit in this forest called Shiera, who is known to possess like rarities. Alas, she seems to have quite vanished. It's simple, really. Find her, obtain the stasis fern, and the spell you desire shall be yours.
And what exactly is a stasis fern?
It is an anomaly. A plant that is said to have grown in another realm altogether than Rivellon. The first garden, a place of myth and miracle. There, so the spirits of this forest told me, it bloomed and delighted with its fragrance no more. Yet taken from the first garden and brought here, it took on source-like particularities.
A fern bloomed and has a fragrance? Have you ever smelt a fern? It smells like rubbish.
Its magic is one of permanence. A magic as eternal as the world from whence it came, and with it, what I want will be mine. Ahu, my lover forever.
I suppose that if you want to use stasis fern to make Arhu man forever, he could be made a cat forever as well.
Obviously, but that would be a disaster now, wouldn't it? A disaster of such proportions that I'd have to vent my rage on your innards.
Alright, well, let's discuss our friend Arhu.
There is nothing left to discuss, oh frail little thing. Bring me the stasis fern so that I can show this cat one cannot defy Cassandra.
Alright, well, care to barter? Oh, nice. I can buy a creepy eye from her as well as a fire arrowhead. Perfect. Okay. Let's buy the creepy arrowhead. And sorry, yeah. Let's buy both of these for Beardaughter, sorry, for Jahan. There we go, and she accepts my offer. Fantastic. Good bartering with you. Arhu, do you want to talk? Can we talk to Arhu?
Source Hunter, how glad I am to see you. Tread carefully. Weigh your every word. Cassandra has become more devious than I ever dared dream.
Oh, Arhu, we've come all this way together and I still have to say it. Curiosity is about to kill the cat.
You hit the nail on the head, Hunter. That is exactly what Cassandra wants to do. Kill the part of me that is cat, and claim for herself that which is human. No! I cannot bear it. I cannot. I am a cat, and always was. I remember my many siblings. My mother giving us suckle.
Ugh.
Licking me clean with a gentle purr.
Ugh, you degenerate fuck.
I remember the freedom of a pre-conscious existence. That is who I am, not a man. For what is it that humanity has given me? Nothing but suffering. Nothing but hurt and heartbreak. So stop her, Hunter. For the love of the Seven, stop Cassandra. To be human for all time is a fate worse to me than death.
Okay, I could try to break you out of this cage, but that will mean battling Cassandra to the death.
Careful, friend, for it'll be your death, not hers. She boasts that the magic she weaves makes her immortal, and I don't doubt the might of her sorcery. Nevertheless, where there is source hunters follow. Perhaps there may be a weakness in her fortifications still. This forest teems with wretched souls. They may know things we know not.
Are you kidding me? We have to talk to those tormented souls? Okay, Cassandra's after an ingredient called stasis fern. I guess you are aware of its properties.
All too well. Even in my human guise, I'd have gone quite as white as I am now at the mere mention of that otherworldly wonder. Stasis fern. In Cassandra's hands, an instrument of ultimate torture. Ambrosia in my own. She'd use it to consolidate my human form everlastingly. You cannot let her have it at any cost. But should you find it, Hunter, please bring it to me instead. With stasis fern, that ultimate catnip, I can become the being I most desire to be. A cat once more and forever.
Really? You don't want to be human anymore? Can we barter? Oh shit! Look at this. Look at this guy. He's been holding out on me. Hey man, I'm like here to save your life. Why don't you just give all this shit to me, man? Jeez. Why'd I have to buy all this crap from him? Jahan, can you make use of this intelligence and constitution? No, immunity to knockdown is too useful. Alright. Let's buy this crap. Actually, you know what? Let's not do that. Let's just do one at a time. There we go. That way we can get everyone one each. And I don't need to split it and give it to everyone individually. And then old Jahani as well. Perfect. Alright, fine. See ya. Alright, so I guess we need to talk to the old sort of tormented souls or whatever. But fuck. Oh man. I have to find those assholes? Good grief. Okay, where were they? They're usually on like the giant ass trees, right? Like something like this, maybe? Or do we need to go into the Source Hunter Temple or Source Temple? Or there we go, there's one. Okay, fourth victim?
Do you come, Cassandra, or
Tell me about this, Cassandra.
The temple rejects life. The temple takes only
Okay, great. She rules death. Fantastic. How does that help me? Forge of Souls. That only the dead may enter Cassandra's temple. I know that. I've been in there several times. What the shit? That's not relevant information for me. Good grief. Okay. I think we might need to find more forest victims, though. Maybe that's the trick. Okay, I think there's one close by around here, maybe? Oh, there's one over here for sure. Let's talk to this one. See what this one knows.
Turn back,
Tell me about Cassandra.
The temple holds her bones.
Open
The
not her
temple.
tomb. Okay.
Turn
Great.
back while you can.
Right. A whispering corpse in the trees of Phantom Forest told us that only the dead may enter. What? It's the same fucking thing. What the shit? What the crap? Jeez Louise. Really? You're gonna voice that bullshit on me? You're gonna tell me it's the same thing and then just, whatever.
Go.
Tell me about Cassandra.
The temple is not all it seems.
Lower the bridge, find her bones. What does her bones have to do with anything? Where else are these forest victims? Okay, so we found 3 forest victims. Are there more? There's more, right? I seem to recall there being more forest victims. But maybe I'm wrong. I'm fairly certain there's more. Maybe Maurice and her husband? No? Perhaps? Oh, no, let's not forget there's lots of landmines around here still. Greel?
Blessed One, you've returned. Tell me, how can I...
I'll take my leave. Because I'm fairly certain I've already spoken to you and rescued your mentor or whatever. Who is Shiara, by the way? Do I remember Shiara? Her name sounds familiar. Something about Shiara. I need to find Shiara, apparently, to get the stasis fern. Was she the lady that, was she the elemental thing that I freed from that place, maybe? Was that it? I have no fucking idea. I don't remember any of this shit. Son of a bitch. Shiara, that name sounds very familiar, though. Maybe we should actually try to go back into that place, and then find out who this Shiara is. Is there another thing up here, maybe? Another forest victim? Fucking hell, I have to find these things and talk to them? Good grief. Okay, they said something about finding her bones. Well, what am I supposed to do with her bones? Do I bury them? Do I eat them? Maybe we should get Fabrosi to eat their bones. Because that's usually what he does with bones, right? Like, he just leaves no bones behind. He sees a bone, he puts it in his mouth. Which makes things really awkward when he was around, dudes sometimes. But, you know, whatever. Okay, any more forest victims? I don't see any more.
I spotted a trap.
Thank you, bear daughter. Thank you, that was almost too late. But you actually managed to, warn us in time. Forest victims. Are there forest victims down here? Good grief. Please tell me we're not gonna have to spend, like, the entire episode looking for fucking forest victims and shit. What the shit? We might have to. Son of a bitch. Okay, I think we actually managed to kill all the Cyclops, floating cute Cyclops things, right? So I'm thinking we don't need to worry too much about running into them and then them potentially blowing us the fuck up. Possibly. I could be wrong. But I don't hear any people whinging and moaning about their terrible fate or whatever, so I'm thinking that we've spoken to all the forest victims. But again, I could be wrong. But let's talk to the thing in the basement. I forget, is your name Shiara? Oh, you are Shiara! I fucking knew it. I knew it. I'm a genius. Except when I'm not, which is all the time. Okay. Shiara?
You've slain the demon.
Yeah, I know.
Baldaric's reign of
Okay, can I
anguish
just-
is over.
Can
The guardians
Can I
have
just
returned.
look? I'm just come on. Can
Oh,
I
how their glory
shut the fuck up, please? I'm looking for the stasis fern.
So I do, Guardian. And I'll happily make a trade with you.
Okay. I have to buy it from you? Are you kidding me? I saved your life. And you're forcing me to buy this shit from you? What the hell do you need gold for? What do you need gold for? Hmm? Do you buy nudie magazines? Do you need to buy like a pack of condoms or something? Good grief. We'll do it. Because it does not grow or change over the course of its lifetime, botanists aren't entirely sure how the stasis fern comes into being. Some believe it is simply springs into being fully formed according to the will of the gods. Good grief, what are you gonna do with 875 gold? Better make good use of it. Better not use that to snort coke or some shit. Debris, what the fuck now?
And so we got our hands on stasis fern. Now to decide what to do with it.
Yeah, I mean, obviously we're gonna support Arhu here.
When the time comes, we should give it to Arhu so he can become a cat forever like he wishes. Cassandra is not to be trusted anyway.
Yeah, there's no way we're gonna trust a lich. A lich, not a lich. Unbelievable.
Indeed. If Arhu wants to be a cat forever, so be it. He is our friend, and we shouldn't leave him in Cassandra's horrid care.
Consider it. What does that give us? Consider it. Oh no, I want to be blunt. Sometimes I hate these choices. It's just, yeah, I get that I'm role-playing, but at the same time, it's like, come on, really? Gonna give me that shitty-ass bonus? A beehive? Oh, hell yes. Let's find out what's in the beehive. Watch it be like giant Japanese hornets. Nope, not quite. That's unfortunate. So I don't know if there are any more forest victims. Apparently they're telling me to go into the Temple of the Dead, which is great and all, but I don't know exactly what I'm supposed to do in there, and I'm also not sure what to do in here. Fucking hell. All of this has gone to hell. Okay, I think it's the alchemy lab. That's the Temple of the Dead, or something, right? That's the Druids area or something. Alchemist?
How can I help you? Got a notion for a brand new potion? Perhaps.
Let me see your where.
Can. Of course you may, but if you're having trouble with the
What about Cassandra?
a kind ruler. I haven't heard any. Is that heaven? It could be possible that it was Brack, but it.
Whatever. He has nothing new to say. Unbelievable. Okay. We did find Cassandra's dead body, though. I'm wondering if maybe we do need to do something with this. Is there anything that can provide me a hint here? Because basically these two logs are the exact same thing. Jeez. Temple of the Dead is Cassandra's temple. Invulnerable creature. Need to find a way to undo her invulnerability first. Let's try attacking it. That does nothing. Let's try shooting it. Let's try stabbing it with a dagger. That does nothing. Let's try shooting it with an arrow. That does nothing. Let's try tenebriuming it. Nope, that doesn't work either. Son of a bitch. Okay, we do have some elemental arrows and shit with Bear Daughter. I'm kind of wondering if maybe we could do something with this. I'm sure Charming is not gonna work. What about Steam Cloud Arrow? Give that a try. Nope, apparently Steam does not work on a dead person's body. What about an explosive arrow? Whoa! Whoa, it's on fire! You can burn a skeletal remains of Cassandra. Do we want to destroy it though? What does her dead body have to do with her? There's no indication saying that we should destroy her body. Is she gonna get pissed off and shit if we destroy her dead body? Like, what the fuck? What am I supposed to do? I'm so confused. Can we heal it? Maybe we should heal it. Oh no. No, it's permanently damaged. Son of a bitch. Okay, you know what? Let's go back. I don't want to accidentally destroy it if we still need it. The swamp, I guess? I don't exactly know where. There's something I just realized though. I did remember how we got an exploration thing when we ended up near this giant statue. Does it do anything, or is it just there for like set decoration? Let's find out. Let's go to the giant head and see if maybe we can find out something. Because I noticed there was also a giant head kind of thing in the Temple of the Dead that's blocking one of the paths that I'm fairly certain is another hidden path. The mirror. That puts us over yonder, over somewhere around here, right? That's not going to be super useful. So we know that fire for sure is able to damage Cassandra's skeletal remains. But why do we... Oh, Titan head. Let's try to interact with it. What the fuck did you just say to me? You just say you're gonna fuck my mom? You son of a bitch. Fuck so to you, bitch. Oh my god, this is terrible. Okay, oh, right, we have the Titan dictionary that we found from... I don't know where we found it, but apparently we have it. Okay, so I found a Titan dictionary. Oh, sorry, I should actually be reading out what he's saying. You speak well, but for you I will use the modern tongue so you may converse freely. Okay, thank you for your consideration. Okay, wait, why do you call me Guardian?
Is that not who you
Oh!
We Titans are an ancient race, Guardian. There are certain things we are beginning to remember.
Okay, well thank you for your consideration. I hoped you could tell me about the Lich Queen, Cassandra.
Cassandra? Hers is a tragic tale. She was once the Lady of the Realm, the much beloved sister of Brachus Rex. Soul forged were they, and they shared a bond unmatched among mortals.
Why do I get this like weird incest vibe between Cassandra and Brachus Rex? Like every time people talk about them, it's like, oh, Cassandra Rex and Brannigan, oh, they were so amazing. They all the screams of passion that we could hear from their brother and sister chambers were so loud, could be heard all over the kingdom. Oh, so magnificent. The incest was great. Like, what the hell is this incest vibe?
But as Brachus's power
Sorry.
grew, so did the distance between him and his sister. He began to see her no longer as an extension of
Can you speak
himself,
louder?
but as a liability. If she were
There.
to die, Brachus would be dragged into the afterlife alongside her. The powerful king couldn't stand the thought.
Yeah, we already know this.
There is no breaking a forge of souls, but there are ways, terrible ways, to dance around them. Brachus, an accomplished sorcerer in his own right, decided that he would sever himself from Cassandra at any cost. And so he transformed
Lich.
into a lich, half living and half dead. Unable to die, she no longer threatened him. But hers was a cursed life. She sought death like a moth seeks the flame, worshipped it as her one and only idol. She fled to these forests, where she could find a kind of solitude in which to mourn her fate. Here she clutches death about her like a shroud, and any fool enough to approach her is invited to share her fate.
Alright, great. Well, is there any way to defeat Cassandra?
A lick is a lick, Guardian. Burn its bones and
Ah.
make it vulnerable. The difficulty rests in finding those bones, for their location is the lich's best kept secret.
Oh, so I was doing the right thing. Somehow magically, fucking miraculously, I stumbled onto the right solution and I didn't go through with it because I was afraid of what might happen. Wow, I mistakenly did a good job in an RPG. This is incredible.
Her body rests in the Temple of the Dead, where only corpses can enter. Well hidden are her bones, but the careful seeker will surely find them.
Great, I'll take my leave. Son of a gun, so I was actually somehow stumbled onto the right solution. Wow. Jeez. I mean, I thought it might have something to do with their bones, but I figured that maybe we might need to cast some kind of spell on them or something, but damn. I didn't think we actually had to burn it. Jeez, it's a good thing also that Bear Daughter's fire arrows were near the front. Otherwise, I would have gone through the entire thing, only to eventually stumble upon the fire arrows, and that would have been like after we just fucking used up a million other arrows and shit. All right, let's destroy her dead ass body, and then end the episode off there, and then head on over to Cassandra and do the old final showdown with her in the next episode. I think we're actually getting pretty close to the end of the series, which is quite exciting.
The bones are burnt.
Nice.
Cassandra is made vulnerable.
Time to cleanse this phantom forest of the leaf that haunts it.
Fantastic. Okay, let's go back to the thorny grounds. Let's not approach her right away, but let's end the episode off right here. Yeah, so it seems like we're actually getting close to the end of the series. I'm expecting maybe, possibly at most 5 more episodes after this, at most. Although, I mean, that kind of depends on how long it'll take me to figure out this fucking mess of a tangle of puzzles and shit. But we'll see. So I'm not entirely sure if what I'll be playing after this, because I don't think Divinity Original Sin is going to be out for at least another month or so, I think. I honestly have no idea. I should really keep on top of this, but you know what? I'll look in between episodes and find out when it's scheduled for release. But I do know for a fact that Shadow of Mordor is coming out sometime in well, it's coming out soon, so I don't exactly know what's going to be replacing Divinity Original Sin. Maybe I'll actually have a little bit of a break and just continue with my regular CQ2 series as well as RimWorld. I don't know. Or maybe I'll play something else, some sort of like shorter kind of like game that I can replay over and over again, and then we'll just kind of like fill the time in whilst we wait for the release of Shadow of Mordor and Divinity Original Sin 2. Sorry, not Shadow of Mordor, Shadow of War. Both of which I'm really looking forward to playing. And I'm hoping that Divinity Original Sin 2 addresses some of the issues that I've had in Original Sin 1, for example, like the music cutting off. Larian Studios, if you could please fix the music issue that we face in Divinity Original Sin 1, that'd be fantastic. And also the whole not being able to click on the fucking rats. I don't know. I've got a whole laundry list of stuff that I feel like they could really improve upon, but whatever. I mean, that's neither here nor there. You don't want to hear me rant about that shit, because I have throughout the entire series, and I apologize for that. But anyways, let's leave this off here and continue this tomorrow. So for now, thanks for watching and have a good breakfast.